Hi, been a wee while. What I wanted to talk to you about today was unions and why I joined one. So it's not the first time I've been in a union, and my first proper job I was in one, and I used to work in a car factory. So when I worked there, I was in the Transport and General Workers Union, which I always quite liked. That used to be the biggest union in the country. So like I say, I've been in them in the past. Haven't been in one for a while, and there's a couple of reasons for that. I suppose one, because I had a managerial job, so kind of makes you think it's not really for us. And the other one was I used to work at the Citizens Advice Bureau, and I got quite good at doing employment law. You know, not to any great level, not like a solicitor, but I did it a bit, and I understood it. And I previously worked in human resources, so I kind of thought that if I ever got into trouble, I could probably do it myself. I could probably, had enough chops to sort of see myself any sort of difficulties that I got into. So I hadn't been in one for years and years. And then, I did kind of get myself into a little bit of trouble. Nothing massive, and it's past now. And would you be surprised if I said it was kind of linked to me being quite outspoken? So that's about as much detail as I can give. What I would like to sort of say is, by the time I found out about it, it had already pretty much been dealt with, and that was down to my boss, who did brilliantly for me, and basically, sort of fought my corner. Can't really put it any better than that. But what I did notice, even though, when I'd found out about it, as I say, it's probably already pretty much done by then, I did feel really isolated. I felt really kind of on my own. And this is because of how we're working now. So I'd been told about it, and I'd been told, don't worry about it, it's okay. But I was like sat at home and I was thinking about it, obviously. And I just, and it felt, really, really personal. And it felt, as I sort of say, I was dealing with it by myself. And I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy the experience at all. So it made me think about, other people in that situation as well. And that's unions, that's what they're for. They're so that you don't feel that isolation. So you don't feel that you're dealing with things yourself. It took me a wee while to speak to people about it, and most people were really sympathetic. And anyway, so I thought about it. Someone had actually suggested you should join a union, and I was like, no, it's okay. I'm not going to do that. But then somebody else said something to me, and what they sort of said is that they felt that my behaviour had changed because of this, and they felt that I probably wasn't saying things that I would have done before, and and it made me think, well, it's worked, hasn't it? I have been silenced in a way. I've changed my behaviour, and I wasn't too comfortable with that. So I ended up with like a short list of 3 things that sort of, that was the tipping point when that person said to me, I feel that, you're not getting involved in things that you would do, and it's probably because of what happened. It made me sort of think, that's true, and I don't really like that. So like I said, I joined the union, 1, because what happened to me, 2, because it can easily happen to other people, and 3, because, I quite like having my say. I'll be quite honest about it. And, I think, I'm sure not everyone agrees with me, but I think generally I've got something to contribute. And I don't, I'm, not in a big-headed way, but it's just like, I'm a good communicator. I speak quite clearly. I tend to speak my mind. And I think, these are useful sort of skills to have. So, I thought, I'd quite like to be able to do that again. I do think the situation we're working in right now has played a big part in the decision. There's been a couple of things that have happened in my workplace where I feel, rightly or wrongly, that, they wouldn't have done it this way if we weren't in this situation. So because everyone is at home and everyone is quite isolated, and it's hard for people to speak with one voice, then, I feel that they've kind of taken advantage of that a little bit. And, they've introduced some things round about with pain conditions that maybe they would have done it a different way, or in a more consultative way, if we'd actually all been in the workplace and able to talk about it. So I think that's sort of paid a contribution as well. Anyway, so that's me. I'm a union member. I don't know if I'm going to take it any further. Whether I'm going to be get involved in being a shop steward and stuff like that. Once again, I think I probably, I'm pretty sure that I've got the skill set to do it reasonably well. I don't know. In the past, I've been a rep about a subject. So I've been a health and safety guy. For some reason throughout my life, I've always been a health and safety guy. So I've done that kind of thing in the past, but actually, I'm sort of one-to-one representation for people when they're in trouble. I've never really done that. And to be honest with you, I've been in less than a week, so it's probably not even worth thinking about right now. Anyway, so I just thought I'd tell you that's why I've joined. I think it's maybe something that you should all think about right now, just because of this changing world we're living in. It's very easy for people to feel isolated, and a union is a bulwark against that. You're part of something, and to a certain extent, so do management as well. So if you're part of a union, then if they're speaking to you, they're speaking to the union as well. So I don't know what your work situation is. I work for quite a big employer, as some of you will know. So I think it's maybe something, as I say, I hadn't been in for about 20 years. That's the truth. But I'm in now. So maybe it's something else, something that everyone else should think about, just just because it's a good idea, but also because of where we are right now. Anyway. Okay, thanks very much for that. That's, just wanted to get that off my chest, as I occasionally do with these subjects. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like. If you like the kind of stuff that I'm posting, then please subscribe to the channel and switch on notifications, and then you'll know what else I'm up to. Okay, I haven't done a stuff video for a while. I'd said that I was going to do a Halloween special. I think I'm one delivery away from doing the Halloween special, so that may well be next weekend, but I might put it back and save it for the big Halloween weekend. Anyway, so that's coming. And also I've been working on, there's another stuff video about finishing off my room thingy where I put, where I've been getting some stuff to do with my hi-fi, to do with home working and other things like that. I think I'm one delivery away from being able to do that one as well. So anyway, so hopefully we'll be back to once a week from now on. I had a bit of trouble with my broadband, which kind of delayed things as well, but fingers crossed, that seems to be getting better now. Anyway, so thanks very much for watching. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.